the TV coverage. I arrived at work at about 9:25, and we had a meeting in the BMA, and as was our usual custom, we caught up with the news, and as we turned on, we heard about these power surges that were going on, and actually the six of us looked at each other and we kind of thought, this doesn't seem right, it just didn't feel right. And within minutes of that, there was this massive thud. And that's what it felt like, a thud, with smoke and the windows shattering. And at the same time, we kind of run for cover within the room, under the desk. The building was evacuated. We felt it wasn't safe for us to move from where we were, so we stayed. And as the dust settled momentarily, we all went towards the exit, and we saw what was going on. I mean, I went to check on my staff, but in passing we saw the bus and the chaos, and so we were straight into that courtyard. Some colleagues were already outside at the scene of the bus, and within moments what happened was people started walking through the arch at the BMA into our courtyard, and we met them, and then others were brought in with lots of injuries, and it took a while to get organised. That we had no equipment at the BMA.
Even though it was a building full of doctors?
Ironically, even though it was a building full of doctors, not a hospital. Hospital's the big green thing down the road. We were improvising, and so were the staff, and there were some unused tables, and we used those as stretchers, brought people in. One of my colleagues, Peter Holden, took command. He was a basics and emergency doctor, and till the emergency services arrived, we were providing comfort, TLC, and obviously first aid to those victims, and those that were milling around walking in. The next thing that happened, eventually supplies started to arrive and trickle in, and we were able to manage those that were wounded much more effectively.
Made a huge difference to the people there.